Hi everyone, welcome to the Electric MotoGP show. My name is Nee and I am at the Indonesian International Motor Show. This is our last day. This is the last car we're test driving. We're going straight from here to the airport, but I wanted to get into this car before we got out of the way. Why did I want to get into this car? This car is going to come as a shock to quite a number of people in the Western world. This car was designed to compete with the Hyundai Tucson, with the Range Rover Evoque, and Jaecoo have kind of got the idea right. Why have I said so? I'm not a big fan of plug-in hybrids. However, what they've done to this is very similar to what BYD has done. They've found a little bit of a niche in there. This is the kind of car for people that've got range anxiety. They're trying to transition into electric cars but don't have the full confidence to do so. So what have they done? They've put on a 150 kilowatt electric motor in this car. They've combined it to a 1.5, 1.6 litre engine, depending on which country you're in. And that automatically means that you get almost 345 brake horsepower, from which is about 240 kilowatts. The electric only mode will take you about 90 kilometers WLTP. Combined will take you about 1,200. The advantage of that is that you can go for your day-to-day activities in fully electric, and if you're going on a road trip, you can actually combine both engine cycles to give you a better range and better comfort, and you don't have to panic about trying to charge your car. This car is premium on the insides. It's designed by the same company that used to at one point in time build cars for Range Rover, so you will notice a lot of Range Rover aesthetics in this car. Another thing they've done is to put a premium infotainment system right here in front of you, and the infotainment system is made in the portrait mode rather than landscape, but the width of the infotainment system means that you do feel like you're not being shortchanged. In addition to that, you've got a 10.25 driver instrument cluster right in front of you with your driver monitoring sensors in front of you. You've got buttons in here, they're piano black, which means you're going to get a little bit of thumbprint on it. But they've done it in such a way that it's not sticky and it's not giving you a lot of problems with it either. And the buttons give you feedback, so you can increase the volume, you can change things, you can start your preferences into there, you can change directions of your mirrors and other things right from the steering wheel. So it gives you a lot of comfort in there. And as you notice, there's a lot of soft bits at the bottom. Like most slightly cheaper cars, it's very scratchy at the bottom, cheap plastic in there, but it's not obvious and it's not in your face. The other thing they've also done very well is to put a Sony sound system in the car, which gives you very, very good audio in the car as well. So let's quickly get this car moving, because I've got to get to the airport after this and I don't want to have to delay. I've got to go to my other job tomorrow morning. So without further ado, let's put the car into drive and then gently move as we go along. First thing you will notice with this is how firm the steering is. Why is that? Like I said, this company used to build cars for Range Rover. Are we going left?
Oh, we have to turn.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to turn.
All right, so we were going in the wrong direction. We're going to head back because I'm like, where are we going? So we're going to gently move back in and find our way so we can go onto the slalom circuit that's been done specifically for this. The steering is very, very firm. I like that. It gives you a very premium feel to the driving of the car. So power steering is pretty good as well. Heads-up display is super bright. Absolutely super bright. You can see everything you want to see in this car. Now I'm going to apologize to you guys. I did say that we were going to try and get the J6 EV, which is the car, to test drive it. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. If you look over there, you see the iCars there, and we thought we were going to be able to get it, but we've managed to do 11 test drives in less than 20 hours that we've been in Indonesia. So if you're watching this video, depending on which ones drop first, you've got the following cars to look forward to: the Geely EX5, the BMW i7, the BMW iX, the Aeon 5, the Aeon Hypertech HT as well, amongst just to name a few. So coming back to this car, the ride handling on this car is impressive. Suspension's good. Now this is not air suspension. This is a double wishbone in front with a 5-link suspension in the rear. but you can tell that this is a premium chassis setup. This is a premium suspension setup, even if it's not air suspension. You're in front of me. So now I got told off for accelerating yesterday, so I'm not going to accelerate it. I'm just going to do a gentle drive. Too many cars on this thing at the moment. Dude, chill. There is such a thing as waiting your turn. One of the cars we didn't get to test drive was the VinFast drive, which looks a lot like the Wuling Bingo. It's very similar but not the same. We didn't get to test drive that. There were so many cars at the Indonesian International Motor Show. Definitely we're going to try our best to be here next year, and we've been told by the organizers that they're fully expecting to have more cars here next year. Chery's going to have more electric lineup available next year as well, and there are a couple of new companies that might be coming to the show next year as well. So I'm not allowed to mention them just yet, but hopefully by next year we will have those cars present as well. So drive handling, this car feels comfortable. Interior looks and feels very, very premium. Soft touches everywhere that you're driving. You've got manual controls for your air conditioning. Your display rearview mirror is very, very good as well, and it also works very well in the dark from what I've been told, even though I've not had the opportunity to test drive that. So let me know what you guys think so far. I'm very happy with this. It turns very, very well. Steering is firm. Chassis is not too soft, not too hard. Doesn't feel like your typical Chinese car that feels a little bit willowy when it's moving in corners. Again, they've got experience in building these cars, so therefore they're doing pretty well. We also didn't get to test drive the Hyundai cars, the Kona and the Ioniq 5, but I have a little secret for you. For those of you who stayed this long, I am going to get the Ioniq 5N for 2 days, I think in March. So I'll be able to do a proper speed test, range test, and do a charge test as well on that car. So continue to watch the channel. There are things that will be coming your way as well. Brake is also very sensitive. Right, so the chap in front of us is testing the acceleration out on the car. He's a braver man than I am to do that in that car that he's in. Alright, let's see if we can just check this one out too. Let's switch to full EV mode.
Eco mode.
And then normal mode.
Normal mode.
And sports mode.
Sport mode.
Alright. Ooh. It is fast. That's for sure. Alright, let's test how it goes uphill on a bumpy road. Ready, set, go. Right, easy peasy. This car was designed to go off-road anyway, so that was a walk in the park for it. So if you've enjoyed everything we've shown you so far, please continue to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you at the next auto show. If you've waited this far, I'm also going to tell you a little secret. The next auto show we're going to is in Sydney, so you guys stay locked on, and I will see you soon. Take care. Right, cool.